Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? Well, it's not this evening. I slept straight through the evening, so it is 6:11 a.m. I know this is, whenever I do these, people get very, very confused. They're like, well, we're confused. This is, don't worry about it. This is the vlog from Monday evening that I'm posting on Tuesday, but it's actually Tuesday morning at 6:11 a.m. And I just woke up a little while ago. I actually got in my car to go vlog, and then I was like, because I'm fully rested, and I'll explain in just a second, but, so I'm gonna stay up when I get home. I think I'm gonna stay up. I might go back to bed for like an hour or two and then get up, but I think I'm gonna stay up, because, well, I went to bed last night at 10, and I had planned to get up at like, I think I set my alarm for like 11:20 or 11:30, and, I had planned to get up and go vlog, and then listen to my audiobook. And when Alex came to bed, I was like, I'm so tired, and I just turned off my alarm. And so I just kept on sleeping, which was fine. I needed it, obviously. But I got like a full 8 hours of sleep, and I'm like completely wide awake now. Hi, how are you? And it is 6:12 a.m. And so I left to go vlog, and I was listening to some music to kind of like wake up a little bit. I actually need to put some eye drops in my eyes because they're dry from, I slept in my contacts last night. I put some contact solution in my eyes, but these Re-Wetting drops, I use these Renew, is that what they are? I don't know what the brand is, but these Re-Wetting drops, let's see what the brand is. I need my reading glasses. Optifree Replenish breathing drop, Re-Wetting drops. I can't even read with my reading glasses on, but they really, really help my eyes. So anyway, I left to go vlog, and I was just getting ready to turn my camera on, because I was like, I've got my Diet Coke right here, and I've also got half a can of limoncello LaCroix that I had started drinking earlier in the evening. I didn't want to waste. And so I was getting ready to start vlogging, and I was like, maybe I'll do my review video while I'm out. Maybe I'll go to Dunkin' Donuts or I passed Starbucks, and I was like, oh, Starbucks is open already. And I was like, well, maybe when I get done vlogging, I'll do my review video at either Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or something. And then when I come home, I'll do my Peterisms video, because it's supposed to be 91 today, and it's supposed to be really, really nice. Plus, it's my wedding anniversary, and Alex is gonna try to get done with work early, and then we have dinner plans tonight. And so I was like, well, maybe I will just get all my stuff done early, and then go and just have a day at the pool, since it's supposed to be so beautiful outside. So I'll just do my review while I'm out. And I was like, oh, I don't have my hat, and I don't think my hair looks that great, which who cares, right? But I was like, I'm gonna go back and get my hat. So I came back to the house, because I was just right around the corner to get my hat. I feel like I'm not getting them in my eyes. It's whatever. Okay, let's try. I wish I had some Kleenex in here. Do one more drop. Do you remember when I wore my contacts for like 10 days and like my eyes really suffered for it? I wish I would learn that lesson. Now my eyes are like itching. Oh, why are they itching? Oh, shoot. If you wear contacts, you'll know what I mean. You can't like really rub your eyes, you know? Those never make my eyes itch. And they're like pretty new. They're not old, so there's nothing wrong with them. How are you guys doing this evening? Or whenever you're watching this vlog. I've been getting my vlogs up like pretty early recently. Like I've been like, cause I'll go home and I'll render them, and then I'll sit there and watch like a little bit of TV. I've been watching some episodes of Grace and Frankie. And then, I don't know why that show is really making me sad this season, but for some reason it's just like, it never really makes me that sad, but this season it's making me really, really sad. Oh my gosh, my eyes. So I'll watch like an episode of Grace and Frankie while it's rendering on iMovie, and then I don't have any like fantastic software or anything for YouTube. I just use iMovie off of the iMac. Is that what it's called? I lack any kind of technology whatsoever, so I don't even know what my computer is called. A MacBook Pro, that's what I have. But I just use the iMovie off of there. I think it's pretty good. People buy all this incredible software, which I wouldn't understand how to use anyway if I had it, so I just use the iMovie, which I like. I think it's good. Okay, I wanna... What is this? Somebody sent me, I don't understand what that means. I got a message. Somebody asking me to speak on a Zoom meeting. The topic of my choice. I literally cannot see anything. Oh. You know what is always interesting to me is when people like change their names on Facebook, and it's like, like if I changed my name to like Pete or something like that, you know, and then you'd be like, who is this? I was like, who is this? Okay, now I understand. That would have been fun though. I can't do it because of our dinner plans, but somebody asked me to speak on a Zoom meeting. Let's go in here and read some comments from the vlog, shall we? Haven't done that in a while. I've been listening to Rock 24 Margaritaville on Sirius Radio. It's right now playing Jimmy Buffett, Coast to Carolina. You guys, it is such a great channel, like for the summer. I mean, or if you live in some place where it's really warm. They play like a lot of Jimmy Buffett, and then they play a lot of reggae music actually, but it's kind of like soft reggae, like I like. And then they also play, who's the other guy? I like a couple of his songs. He's the one that sings the song Banana Pancakes. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Why can't I think of his name? When I was coming back, he had a song that was on. But it's such a great, channel. I really, really like it. Okay, I'm gonna read some of these comments from, let's see, well, I'll just go into all the comments. Whatever comments come up. Inconspicuous Kara put all kinds of blue, purple, and black hearts. Thank you! Oh, she also said, 1 second after, 1 year after, it's about EMP. I just read the first one, and now I'm reading the second one. Great concept for a story. Very interesting to think about the breakdown of society and infrastructure. Very poorly written, and the storytelling is not great. Very preachy, LOL. That's interesting that you thought that. I didn't think that. I mean, yeah, I can see how you see it as preachy. I mean, I could definitely see that. I mean, it did very much feel kind of like a fictional manifesto to some degree, but I don't know that I thought it was poorly written. I mean, but I will say, in defense of the statement, I have read a lot of really poorly written works of fiction. Twilight and what's the other one? 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, poorly written. Although 50 Shades of Grey wasn't as poorly written as Twilight. Like this, but the story wasn't as interesting, whereas I feel like the Twilight series, the story was interesting, but it just wasn't the greatest writing in the entire world. But I guess it didn't need to be. Anyway, Lauren left a blue and purple heart. Linda Rivas. Linda! Oh my God, Linda, hi, how are you? She left blue, purple, and diamonds hearts. Blue and purple hearts and diamonds. She said, sounds like a great weekend for all. And then, Malaysia said the stars of Paris is Burning felt they were greatly taken advantage of by the filmmaker Jenny Livingston, not because they weren't paid, but because of the way they were portrayed. Please watch this video for more insight. I've literally watched like every video on the Paris is Burning cast, and you're right, it is for both, but they were upset that they didn't get paid. They felt like Jenny Livingston had made a lot of money off of it. There's a lot of interviews about that as well, and honestly, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to watch How Do I Look, because I had watched one of these clips, or one of these interviews, where Octavia St. Laurent says in there, she said, like, they showed a clip of it, and they ask her something about Paris is Burning, and she says no comment, or something like that, and she's like laughing. And so I thought that was gonna be in How Do I Look? Like, I thought they were gonna discuss Paris is Burning. There was like 5 of them that were very upset about it. It was like Dorian Corey, I think Willie Ninja was maybe one of them. I can't remember who they were, but I will tell you, when I just watched Legendary on HBO, so the House of Ninja is now all women from around the world. It's like 6 women. And like they're from all over the world. And this woman, I can't remember who she is. I can't remember her name. I can't believe after watching 10 episodes, I can't remember her name. But she was one of the judges, and she's like infamous in the ball culture and all this kind of stuff. And she said, what did she say? She said, she stood up when they like left the show, and she said, Willie Ninja would be very proud of you girls. It was really kind of a cool moment. But yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I mean, it was for that reason as well. By the way, there was about 2 extra hours of Paris is Burning that didn't make it into the final cut. It's truly a shame that some of these clips did. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, thank you, Malaysia. I appreciate that. Queen Mary novel writing said rainbows. Because I said all kinds of colors. Magic Me said it was my birthday recently. Happy birthday. And my husband had gone through a lot of trouble making sure I didn't see the box. This is me talking about Alex yesterday with, or the other day with the box. Even though I had told him what I wanted for my birthday. So when the day came, he was very excited to give me my mystery gift. And I opened it and acted very surprised. Although he had left his iPad sitting in a stand on the dining room table, and the shipping confirmation had popped up on the home screen just as I was eating lunch there. That is totally my life, I swear. Lauren said, Peter, I can't remember if I messaged this before, but you should get yourself a camera battery charger for in your car. So handy, and as a lover of diamond paintings, I reckon you'd enjoy doing them while listening to your audiobooks, and you can get personalized pictures to do too. Oh, that's fun. Here's the deal. Okay, I have 3 batteries now, and the problem is that I'm just constantly filming, and so sometimes, like, I forget to fully charge a battery. Like, I have another battery with me right now. I just brought one other one with me today, but I actually have another one filmed in the house. I guess I could get a car battery charger. They just take a long time to charge. So, I mean, even when I charge them at home, they take a long time. Lana put red hearts. Hi. April said, I'm scared to use my horn now after watching Unhinged. Where did you watch Unhinged? I can't find it anywhere. I want to watch it so bad. Let me know where you watched Unhinged. Charlotte put hearts. Hey, Charlotte. Karen put all kinds of emojis and blue hearts. Thank you, Karen. Gina said, no, it does not feel like summer is over. In SoCal, we are sweltering still. I can't wait till the heat is over. In Indiana, it's so weird. It's like one day it's hot and the next day it's not. I mean, I can't believe it's supposed to be 91 today. Katie said, when I was learning how to drive, I was driving a stick shift installed when the light turned green. Just that second, an 18-wheeler blew through the red light. To this day, I give the green light an extra second before I take off. That is really, really scary. I'm glad that you're well, that is so scary. Elise put all kinds of blue hearts. That was for the It's Almost Over vlog. Brooklyn Rose said, love ya, thanks for this. You always brighten my day. Thank you, Brooklyn Rose. Elizabeth, hey! All blue hearts. Jessica, all different color of hearts. Rockin' Robin is asking me to do a live vlog. If it's social anxiety worrying you, just throw us a black screen. And no, it has nothing to do with that. I actually used to do live, like, streams all the time. I would do them on my Peter Monn channel. And I do them for the book club. Mel and I do them together once a month. Well, last month we missed it because of, like, my leg and stuff like that. But we do them, like, once a month. We do the live streams. That's where we do, like, our live discussions. I don't have an issue doing the live streams. Actually, I'm trying to think the last time I did it. Other than a live stream. You know, I think the last time I did it might have been last November or something like that. I feel like it was, like, when I was, like, maybe in Florida or something. But I don't have any social anxiety doing them. I did them on YouNow back in the day, like 3 or 4 times a week. If you've been around that long, you'll remember. I didn't do them on this channel. I did them on my I did them, you know, through my YouNow, which is linked below. And then I started doing them on my Peter Monn channel because more people would see it. The problem is on YouNow, like, the max I would get in there would be like 100, 150 people, but I could read all the comments, and so I could see what everybody was saying, and it was easier for me to, like, kind of pay attention to the people that were there and things like that. With going on YouTube, it goes so fast, and people are just comment. So it's really hard. And honestly, one of the reasons why I stopped doing it was because, A, I didn't feel like people really, like, I didn't feel like people felt like I was really getting to read the comments and listen to them. So if you do it, it's kind of like, you have to kind of just sit there and, just talk about what you're going to talk about and almost kind of be oblivious to the comments, which I don't love, because you don't get to interact with people as much. But I'll do a live stream. Yeah, I would love to do that. Because, you know, I think, I don't know, I think it's a fun way for me to interact with you guys, but, I don't know. The other thing is, I post so many videos. Like, a lot of the people, she mentioned some people in here, they don't post as many videos as I do. Or, if they post a video, it's a live stream. I mean, I post like 4 videos a day. So, honestly, some evenings, it's like when I would do a live stream, you know, it's like back in the day, like, I mean, Alex would come home from work, and then I would be doing a live stream, you know, and then it was like he and I weren't getting to spend as much time together. So, like, I try to get my videos done during the day, and then he and I can spend, you know, time together in the evening and things like that. By the way, he was watching the Landmark, I guess it's Landmark Country, Hunter said on here, so I have to remember that. It's now 2 episodes are out, and I haven't watched either one of them. I was sitting there eating my dinner. What? No, that's not true. We watched RuPaul's Drag Race Viva Las Vegas first. Are you guys watching this? So it's like Evie Oddly, Vanjie Mateo, Cameron Michaels, Asia O'Hara, Derek Barry, and, oh, why can't I think of her name? And I love her too. Naomi Smalls. Is there anybody else? I don't think so. And they're doing like a live, like, it's like the Vegas show for RuPaul's Drag Race. And it's like the background and all this kind of stuff. And there's like a lot of drama on it. So we watched that first, and Alex started watching Landmark Country. And that's when I went to sleep. I watched like 10 minutes of it. And I sat there for like 10 minutes and I went to sleep. Somebody, I don't even know what that means. Christine said, I love diamond painting. I'm a teacher and it's been rough lately. Thank you for the affirmations. Oh, thank you for being a teacher. Carissa talks too much. Said, with the approaching hurricane freaking me out, I had to stop the vlog at the nuclear war book. Hubby is type 1 diabetic, so this week is terrifying for us living on the coast. I'm really, please be safe. I just saw tonight that there are like 2 hurricanes that are coming together. I think like Marco and Lauren or something like that are coming together. And it's like Houston and Miami, like between that area and the Gulf. It's very, very scary. Be safe, please. Miranda said, oh my gosh, I miss Warped Tour so much. Baked by Cake Face said, Peter, you have got to finish Grace and Frankie. This is the best damn show. I love it so much. I've been rewatching every season for the 4th time. B, I'm so glad you're feeling better. Be too much. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, one more comment. Well, a couple more, I guess. Michelle, Blue Hearts. I can't, Trotty said, so nice to watch your vlogs, Blue Hearts. Amy said, I need a good, she Blue Hearts, and she said, I need a good Judy to ride around with and have fountain pops. I realize all my good Judys are, I realize all my good Judys live 12 hours away. Aww. Everybody was so nice to leave so many hearts. Kim D did, Minnie V, T, Melanie, Glow. Here, I'm going to end it on this one because Caitlin always leaves such nice messages. She said, Peter Monn! So good to be here, my friend. Hi, all my fellow Wolfpackers. I hope you had a great week. Always a pleasure to be part of the vlog. You're the freaking best. I freaking love you, Peter Monn! She always leaves the best comments. I love it. So anyway, I love you too, Caitlin. And she leaves really sweet, fun comments like that on all of my channels. Hold on, let me get back to. Oh my lord. Okay, so should we go vlog now? After I read a couple comments, I haven't done that in a while. That was kind of fun. Should I even say why I went back home? I don't know if I did or not. I went back. I'm surprised my neighbor hasn't come out here with his dog yet. This is like the old days when I was vlogging from the driveway. I kind of missed it a little bit. I definitely miss listening to books from the driveway because I listen to books a lot faster. Although I did last night. I forgot how much I love this lip balm, this Chubby Chap. Although last night I did listen to like an hour of my audiobook, which was nice. So I've got, I think, like 3.5 or 4, I think I have 4 hours left of it. It's always interesting, like on the camera, it looks like the sun is like really coming out already, but it's still really dark here. Like it doesn't look like that at all. Like it's still pretty dark. I just had to turn on my lights. And I'm not gonna vlog for like a super long time today. And all of the vlogs from this week probably, well, Tuesday and Wednesday's vlogs, well, no. Okay, the vlogs that you will see posted on Wednesday and Thursday will probably be shorter. They'll probably be normal. But the rest of the week will probably be shorter because that's when I'm spending like the time with Alex and stuff like that because he's gonna be off work. And we're gonna have like a little staycation and stuff like that. I'm still gonna post videos, but I'm just gonna, the windows are all fogged up. I'm gonna still post videos, but I'm just not going to, like, I mean, if we're gonna go to dinner or whatever, I'm not gonna spend like 3 hours getting videos done. I'm just like, I'm not gonna prioritize my videos for those days, if that makes sense. Like, you know, sometimes he and I will go to the pool, and then, like, I'll come home, and I'll be like, okay, like, I want to do all these videos, and he'll be like, that's fine, babe. And so, like, he'll go upstairs, and he'll, like, take a nap, or whatever, you know, and then, like, I will, like, sit there for, like, 2 or 3 hours and film videos and get them up and stuff like that, and then I'm super tired, and, you know, then I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm gonna spend time with, like, my husband and enjoy this week. Because, you know, typically we would be in Las Vegas, so... Which I was thinking about earlier this evening. It's weird to think that last year at this time, we were in Las Vegas, Nevada. We were there for a whole week. Remember, on our anniversary last year, we went to, Melissa and Jason had recommended this restaurant called Javier's. That was in the Aria. It was like an upscale, it's like an upscale Mexican restaurant. It's very nice. And that's where we went for brunch. Not brunch. That's where we went for our anniversary dinner last year was Javier's. Tonight we're going to one of my favorite restaurants downtown. And we're sitting outside. I'm really excited about it. Our dinner reservations are at 8, so I'm hoping it's not super hot when we go. And Alex is getting done with work. He said he's gonna try to get off a little bit early. He's supposed to work until 6 tonight. And then, yeah, and I don't know, like, I mean, he has to work on Wednesday morning, so, I mean, it's not like we can, like, you know, stay up and do, like, anything super exciting. So we were talking about it tonight. I was like, what do you want to do this weekend, babe? And he was like, well, I definitely want to sleep in. He's like, because I don't feel like I ever get to sleep in. It feels so, like, muggy outside. Like, it's already going to be, like, really, really hot, and I am living for it. It's so muggy outside. I do at some point, too, need to go to, I wish Target opened earlier, because I need to go to Target, and I would like to buy a pair of shorts and maybe a shirt for this evening, and I don't want to have to go into Macy's to do it. And I know Target will have something that fits me. So. But anyway, I was asking what he wants to do. He's like, well, this weekend, he was like, well, I definitely want to sleep in. And he was then like, go to the pool, and then we can have brunch, and then we can go out to dinner. Because, you know, like, I was thinking, like, I mean, we go out to dinner a lot anyway, but if we were, you know, in Vegas for our anniversary, one year, a couple years ago, we went to Miami, and it was right after the hurricanes had hit. Well, it was like, they were on their way, I think, from Texas to, like, Miami. It was coming in that direction. And we were literally in our hotel, like, the entire time, because the rain was, it was just poured down rain the entire trip. And, I think that was, like, 3 years ago, maybe. Yeah, I think it would have been, like, 3 years ago. But, you know, like, when we were in Vegas or wherever, we eat out every night and every lunch anyway. You know, get stuff, you know, chips and nachos and Diet Cokes and beers at the pool and stuff like that. So, we would be doing that if we were in Las Vegas, you know. Or Miami. So, we'll probably go out to eat a lot this weekend. Maybe try some different places. And then, I don't know what else. Maybe I told him I wanted to watch movies one night. I don't know, we'll just have to see. I'm sure we will not spend every waking moment with each other, you know what I mean? Because we don't, even when we're on vacation, you know, like, Alex spent some time with Maya, and I think that's one of the hard things about, like, not being able to travel is, like, seeing family and stuff, too, you know, that Like, I haven't seen my brother-in-law and his girlfriend in almost a year. And I haven't... Oh my God, it stopped. I didn't even know I was anywhere near being at the end at 30 minutes. But anyway, I was talking about how much I missed, like going to Arizona and visiting Mel too. And Mel and I talk about it all the time, and we're like, she's like, I need my patio time. And I'm like, I know, I need my patio time too. And I would have definitely have gone back out to Arizona by now and rented an Airbnb, and you know, Mel would have like hung out and whatever. I missed that. Like, that was so much fun, you know. That was a fun week. That was my last trip that I took. You know, I realize how blessed I am to be able to travel on a regular basis, but I don't know that I really truly realized it. Just small trips too, you know. I didn't really realize it until like I couldn't anymore. But anyway, when we go to Las Vegas, so our anniversary is today, and every year we go to Las Vegas. We usually go for 5 to 7 days. Last year we went to like 3 different shows. I can't remember what all we saw. I love seeing shows in Las Vegas, and so does Alex. And so what did we see last year? I can't even remember. I think we saw La Rev, which was pretty good. It wasn't a Cirque show though. And then, did we even see a Cirque show last year? Oh no, then we saw Opium, which was at the Cosmopolitan. That was good. I got pulled on stage. She wanted me to take my shirt off. That was not, like, I did not do that. We don't do that over here. That was really fun though. That one and Absinthe. If you've never seen like Absinthe is like the show that we recommend. Well, O and Absinthe are my 2 favorite shows, period, end of story. And I love Zumanity too. My favorite Cirque shows are O and Zumanity. And then Absinthe is just absolutely incredible. So anyway, we did that. I don't feel like we really did a lot of shopping last year. We went and looked at stuff, but we didn't really buy anything, you know. We love to go into like Crystals and look around, but like everything is so expensive. Like, where were we? I think it was maybe there's a Dior in there, but I feel like it was more like YSL, and there were like these they had these really cool wallets that had like bees and stuff on them. It wasn't Gucci. I know the bees with Gucci. It wasn't. It was more like these it was more like cartoonish, like kind of like anime kind of deal. It is so funny that it looks like it is like sunny outside, like bright. I mean, it's like still so dark. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like it's so weird how the camera shows that. Like it's still like dark. It's like if you walked outside and I said what time is it, you'd say it's 3 a.m. But like on my camera, it makes it look like it's like so bright. But anyway, I remember we were looking at these wallets. Oh, I think they were Prada. And they were like $600 wallets. There was something that I actually like realistically looked at last year. I wanted a D Squared hat, but D Squared is closed in Las Vegas. It's not there anymore. Or they moved the store to somewhere else or something. I can't remember. But anyway. Yeah, that was that. And then I'm like in my head thinking about what I might wear tonight. I have never worn my Sperry Oxfords that I bought, so I could wear those tonight. With like khaki shorts or jean shorts. It's gonna be so hot. I try when I go places, like whether it's just like out to dinner or whatever, if we're going like with Melissa and Jason, I try to wear those Golden Goose shoes because I'm trying to get as much wear as possible, because I feel like I spent the money on them, so I might as well wear them, you know? Let's see. The place that we're going tonight is rather healthy, too. So I'll have like a healthy dinner as well. Yeah, I don't know what else. We just laid out by the pool and like relaxed. We actually spent a lot of time with Maya last year, which was nice. She came to the pool, I think like 2 days with us. And then Alex's friend from college lives in Las Vegas, and we spent some time with him. Did we go to the gay bars one night last year? I feel like we did that one night last year with him. Maybe we didn't last year. Maybe it was the year before. Just had fun. I love just to hang out. I gambled obviously a little bit. What's the third show that we saw there? I think we went and saw Zumanity again. I think we saw Zumanity, Le Rev, and I think we saw Zumanity, Le Rev, and Opium. I do know this. I think we may have even seen 4 shows, but I think maybe it was just 3. I do know this. We saw like a show, like when we first got there, it was like, the first night we got there, we saw a show, then the next night, it was like a lot. And Alex was like, I don't want to ever do this again where we're seeing this many shows. Like, it was a lot of shows. It just was a lot, you know, like we would come home from the pool and lay down for like a half an hour, and then we would start getting ready to go to dinner or go see a show. And I love shows, I mean, and he does too, but it just was a lot, you know what I mean? It was like really, like we would get to the show and we'd be so tired, like we weren't really enjoying it. And you know, the other thing that comes with my Vegas trips is that I always take brand new shoes, and then I get blisters on my feet. You guys should see my feet. Like, I don't have the blisters anymore, but I still have like the scar marks from the blisters of like breaking in shoes like 2 years ago, and those ASO shoes in Las Vegas. They were so fun though. Anyway, 8 years ago today, we got married, and it seems crazy. It seems absolutely crazy. You know, 12 years ago, we met, and, well, was our first date. So if you don't know the story, I was with a friend of mine, and we were at a bar called Talbot Street, and this was like that previous April, and, which I was actually like I went to Las Vegas with a friend of mine, but, I saw Alex out at a bar here in Indianapolis called Talbot Street. It was on Sunday night at like a show, like a drag show, and I had seen him out. And we were kind of friends with this guy that was a bartender there, and Alex was friends with him, and so it was like this guy's birthday, and they were making like a big deal out of it, and like Alex came up and was like giving him like these like birthday spanks, and I was like, who is that guy? He's so cute. And I remember he just had on like this, like he used to wear a lot of these kind of like loose V-neck t-shirts, and then he had these like, he would wear like tighter jeans, and he had like these driving moccasins that he always wore. Like that was Alex's outfit always. And I was like, God, he is so cute. Who is that? And so I asked my friend that I was with, and she was friends with Alex's ex-boyfriend, and they had like kind of a tumultuous breakup. And so she was like, oh, that's so-and-so's ex-boyfriend, I think, is how it happened. I don't remember. But anyway, that's how I originally found out who he was. And then I was on MySpace, and I found him, like, somehow. Like, I saw his picture pop up. I can see it in my head, like, his picture on MySpace. And I sent him a message, and I said, I saw you out. Like, I think you're very handsome. I think I said, like, where I saw him and stuff, like, how I saw him. And I was like, I think you're very handsome, and you have kind eyes, and I'd like to take you out on a date. And Alex said, thank you very much. I think he said something snotty like, I'm not a kind person, and I'm still interested in my ex-boyfriend, but thank you anyway, I appreciate it. And I was like, okay, that's it. And so then I would see him out, like, from time to time. He had 2 really close friends at that time, and I would see them all, like, enter the bar and stuff. And like, that was it. And I didn't really, like, ever interact with him much. And then, I had gone, after my mom passed away in May, I had gone to, Denver, like, 5 or 6 times that summer. I don't know how many times, but a lot. One of my best friends lives in Denver, and, I had gone to Denver a lot and visited, and I really, really liked it. And I was thinking about moving out there, and I really had nothing to keep me here at that point, like nothing whatsoever. And I'd even talked to my dad about it and my aunt and stuff, and they were like, yeah, I mean, you can fly home anytime you want. I was like, okay, well, there's no reason for me to be here. And so I was thinking about moving out there. I had really decided. I mean, like, it was like, I'm moving. And I came home from my last time of being in Denver, and it was like the 1st or 2nd week of August, I can't remember. And then Alex messaged me on MySpace, and he was like, so when are you taking me on that date? And I kind of, like, didn't even remember who he was, honestly, like, at that. I mean, I remembered, like, oh, this was that guy that I thought was cute, but it wasn't like, I didn't really remember the exchange or anything, you know? And I was like, I messaged him back, and I was like, so you must be over your ex, or are you over your ex, or something like that. And he was like, yeah. And, is that car dealership, like, closed? How weird. Stuff is, like, closing left and right. It's so scary and sad. So, I was like, all right, let's go on a date or whatever. And I really didn't have a lot of interest anymore. I was kind of like so resigned to moving to Colorado. I was like, why get something started here? You know, like, there's no point in whatsoever to get it started, because I'm not going to be here anyway. And then I canceled the date twice. He, like, kept on kind of, like, pushing the date. Like, he was like, are we gonna do it like this? And I kind of was like, very, like, cause like I said, I didn't know if I really wanted to, like, for me, I know this, I'm not, like, I was never, like, a casual dater. I was never somebody that could just, like, casually go on a date and be like, okay, you know, like, that was fun, now see you next week, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just, like, not that person. Like, if I'm gonna go on a date with you, it's gonna be because I have some interest in you, and I already think that you're gonna possibly fit into my life in some way. Like, if I don't think that, like, there's no reason for me to go on a date with you. And I'm not a prude, but I wasn't a person at that point in my life and in my recovery that I was really down with a lot of one-night stands. I just wasn't. I was kind of like, you know, I just wasn't about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that wasn't what I was almost 40, you know, I was 36 at the time. It just wasn't who I was in my life, you know, and I don't judge anybody for that. That was just my personal decision, that I was kind of like, that's not, if, like, I would rather date somebody, I don't have the need to have a one-night stand, things like that. And so, if I wasn't looking for a one-night stand, and I didn't see you fitting into my life in any kind of capacity, then there was no reason for me to go on that date. Well, I was thinking about moving, you know, people are always like, they hang on to the age thing. Like, my dad and my stepmom are 20 years age difference, right? They've been together since I was 10 years old, right? Okay, and I'm 48. My parents have been together for 38 years, so I think it's a 21-year age difference. They have worked out fantastically together, you know? Like, Alex and I are only at 12 years age difference. There really isn't, it really never comes into play, except for that I would say that at times our careers have been at different places, but, you know, Alex if there's differences of understanding, it's cultural. It's not age-wise. Like, it'll be like cultural references that I make about like TV shows or musicians that like he has no clue who they are because he didn't grow up with them, you know. And it can be just like a song that I grew up with, you know, or something that even if you were born 10 years after me that you would know too, that Alex has no reference for that because, you know, he didn't move here till he was 12. Or like cartoons from when, like, growing up or things like that, you know. So anyway, I can't remember what Alex said, but he said something and I was kind of like, this guy's like really pushing this date kind of hard, like I don't know why. And he like had all these dates planned. I found out later at that time he ended up canceling them after we like went on our first date. But so, which I think is kind of funny. So anyway, I called my friend. It was the night of the date, okay? So it was 12 years ago tomorrow night. And I called my friend in Denver and I said, I don't want to go on this date. And he goes, Peter, you've canceled it twice. I canceled the date twice. And I said, I know, but I just don't want to go. And he was like, just go on the date. He was like, so you go out to dinner. He was like, and you know, best case scenario, this guy makes you think, should I stay or should I not stay in Indiana? And he goes, you know, worst case scenario, you make a new friend. He goes, just go. You'll have a good time. And I was like, okay. So I remember what I wore and everything. And I was just like, I'm obsessed with Western shirts. And I think I'd been like at the pool that day or something. I'd been outside. It was a nice day. It was warm. And I remember, so Alex was finishing up school at the time, so he was downtown for school, and he was at his friend's house, and she lived in these condos downtown, like right off of Massachusetts Avenue in College, in case you live downtown. Oh my God, I'll never forget the first time I went to her apartment. I was like, her ex-husband was very, very wealthy, and she had this apartment that you took the elevator. There were 3 condos in the building, 3, okay, in a 3-story building. And you took the elevator. She lives in Miami now, but she lives outside of Miami. You took the elevator to her floor, and it opened like right into this hallway in her condo. Like it opened right into her condo. It was incredible. I couldn't believe this condo. But anyway, that's besides the point. I still to this day have never seen a condo like this. I didn't even know condos like this existed in Indianapolis. But, so he was at her. She's one of the most fantastic people in the entire world. She is so down to earth and just, she's absolutely amazing. And, she's beautiful too. She looks like Penelope Cruz, and anyway, she's just such a great friend of ours. But so I remember I went to go pick up Alex, and he was at her house, and so he didn't have a car at that time. He had been in a really bad car accident right before then, and so he was like taking the bus and stuff from like the north side to the downtown for school and stuff. So I went to go pick him up. And he like came out of the building. I was like parked on like this side of the street, and he came out of the building and like walked across the street. And he had this like blue Abercrombie like polo shirt on, and jeans, and those driving moccasins. And he like had his backpack over his shoulder, and he like walked across the street, and he like turned and looked at me, and he was like, and I was like, oh my God, you are so screwed. I just like, he was so cute, and I just was like, you are so screwed. And we went to Bravo restaurant, which is like a chain Italian restaurant. And that's usually where we go for our anniversary. Every year, if we're here in town, we usually go to Bravo. We're not going, that's not where we're going this year, but we usually do go to Bravo. We go on Valentine's Day if we're here sometimes, because it's, you know, where we had our first date and stuff. But like Alex always, when he's telling the story, he's like, yeah, we didn't even finish our meals. And we didn't, and I've told this story before too, like, I didn't realize this that night, but I picked up on it soon after. Alex, whenever we would go on a date, like our first like 2 months, Alex would, like, whatever he ordered, he would only eat half of, and then he would take him the rest, and he would take it to work or school the next day for lunch. He still does that to this day. Like, Alex is like he won't eat all of his meal. He's like a take-home person. He's always taking stuff home. But anyway, we didn't. Like, we hardly even ate, and we just sat there. And I have literally, in my life, and I've been on some dates, let me tell you, okay? I haven't had a lot of one-night stands, but I've had a lot of first dates. And I literally have never in my life had a date that went so fantastically. I mean, it just was like I knew him all my life. Like, we sat there and we just talked, and it just was so easy, you know? Like, it was so comfortable and it was so easy. I've never had a date like that before, ever, in my entire life. And, and we sat there for like 2.5 hours at Bravo. And then I got late. And I don't remember this part, but he says we went and got a cup of coffee at Starbucks because I wanted some coffee. And then we drove around and talked for a while. And then I was like in between my apartment and the condo. I was kind of back and forth, and we went back to the condo. And that's the end of history. We kind of disagree on what happened that night, like on how far things went. I seem to remember that things, and he wasn't drinking that night, so that wasn't like, it wasn't like because of that he doesn't, but like that we have a difference of opinions. I seem to think things went a little farther than he did, but I could be wrong, so I don't know. But then I took him home, and when I dropped, he was staying at his mom's house at the time, and when I dropped him off, he had moved back up from Bloomington in like that April, like when he was done with his semester in Bloomington, and he had like one or two classes he was finishing up in Indianapolis. And when I dropped him off at his mom's house, I was like, oh, the battery is dying. Say it ain't so. Well, I've got the other battery. I'll just have to pull over and change it. So, where am I at on time? So I know. Oh my God, I've talked a lot longer than I thought I was going to. When I dropped him off at his mom's house, I was like, can I take you out again tomorrow night or tonight? And he was like, yeah, sure. Like, little did I know he had another date with somebody else that night. He could be celebrating 12 years with, but he's not. He's celebrating with me. So he canceled that date, and we went out again. And that was like a Tuesday, I think. And then Wednesday, he asked me if I wanted, his brother, Carlos, at that time was in Venezuela. He was in college in Venezuela, and he was visiting, and so he asked me if I wanted to go hang out with his brother and our friend Demi that lives in Dallas now, and at Champs, because Champs used to do this band outside and DJ and stuff like that, and so we went to that. I think that was Wednesday. I think our first date was on a Monday. I'm almost positive of that. And then that was Wednesday. I'll check the dates when I pull in here to change the battery. But that was Wednesday, and then Thursday, I can't remember what we did, but that was another date. And then Thursday and Friday, we like stayed together and had dates. And then I took him home, and Saturday he went to Chicago. Saturday? And that was when he got mugged. And he called me up and he asked me if I would come up there to hang out with him in Chicago. And I drove to Chicago at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'd been out at a club, and I asked my friend, and my friend was like, go hang out with him, you know, live. And I was real spontaneous, and I went up there. Well, he got mugged, and his phone and everything was taken, and so I had no way, I've told that story on here before, to get in touch with him. So finally, after like almost 3 hours of me driving, this person that stole his phone, saying that he was in the hospital and all this kind of stuff, he was smart enough to change his voicemail to saying, if this is Peter, this is Alex, I've been mugged, I don't have my phone, call me at this phone number and whatever. And so because I was almost to Chicago. And Okay, I'm back. I was actually looking at the Target hours, and they open at 7 a.m. so I can go there. I was just like looking at I was like, what is that right there? I thought that was like somebody standing. What is that? Anyway, they open at 7 a.m. so I can go over there and I can get my shorts and my shirt or whatever I'm gonna wear for this evening for a little nice date. I'm hoping some stuff might be on sale. And then I'm gonna go review the pumpkin spice latte at Starbucks. And I actually found this article that talked about this hotline that you can call and you can get like this like ASMR crackling fire and all this stuff on it, or it'll say all this soothing stuff. So I'm gonna do that on my video as well. I think that'll be cool. But anyway, I actually forgot, so I looked it up. So August 25th on our anniversary year was on a Monday. So yeah, so Monday was our day, and then Tuesday was another day, and then Wednesday was Champs when I hung out with his brother and Alex and Demi. And then I feel like Wednesday we all went out after. Oh, no. I totally remember Thursday night was the Jazz Kitchen. And that was, we went to, because they have salsa night on Thursday night. So we went to the Jazz Kitchen. And that was when I met his cousin Maya. And I remember what I had on and what he had on. He had on, I started with the gifts real early, okay? I bought him this orange Diesel t-shirt. It was so cute. And it was like, oh, I should go and see if I can find a t-shirt like that to buy him for our anniversary. I should go do that if I have time today. But like, I ended up buying him shoes like within our first like month too. We went to DSW and I wanted a pair of shoes and I bought him a pair of shoes. And supposedly it's a Venezuelan like tradition that you don't buy shoes for people because it'll send them away, like they'll walk away from you. But anyway, I bought him this like Diesel orange t-shirt that week. Like we went to Saks one day that week. I bought something that I wanted, and I remember I got him this t-shirt that he wanted, and he wore it to the Jazz Kitchen. And then I had on this Dior, I had thrifted this Dior polo from like the 60s, and it was like this red polo. God, I wish I fit into that still. And we went to the Jazz Kitchen, and it was like 100 degrees in there, and he and his cousin Maya, they did a salsa competition, and it was like all these couples, and they were one of the last two couples. They ended up giving it to this older couple that like won, but it was to this Celia Cruz song that's like probably one of my all-time favorite songs of life, the Celia Cruz song. And when ever I hear that song, I always think of Alex and it's like really kind of like one of Alex and I's songs. But anyway, so that was that, and then that weekend was when I went to Chicago, and that was like the very first picture of Alex and I that we ever took. Do you guys want to see it? That we ever took together was in Chicago that weekend. Let me see if I can find it. I should be able to find it because it's like way back in my pictures, all photos. But anyway, how many pictures do you guys have? I have like thousands. Here's one of our wedding photos. Here's one of my favorite pictures of Alex. He's crying. That was us exchanging our vows, and you can see the officiant in the background. Where is the picture of... Oh, we got Boo and Tucker when we first got them. Where's the picture of Alex and I? Do you want to see a picture of me from that summer? Oh, you guys will die. It doesn't even look like me, does it? I can't find this picture. I'll probably put it up later on my Instagram. I usually put it on my Instagram. Yeah, I can't find it. But it was our very first picture that we ever took. We took there in Chicago. And then we went to go eat. His brother went to go and see like a Cubs game, I think, or something. Or I don't know what it would have been this summer. Some baseball game. There's 2 baseball teams in Chicago, right? And we went to some little Italian... We walked around the neighborhood. We went to some little Italian restaurant. And... can't I find this picture? I usually have it like right here. All these pictures of Pee-Pee. I miss him so much. And we went to this little Italian restaurant, and then that was kind of it. And the rest is history. We've been together ever since. Picture of Stevie Nicks in here. We had so much fun. I mean, we still have a lot of fun, but we had so much fun that, like, first couple... Who is that? Like, who is that girl? I don't know. I looked at her picture. I still don't know her. We had so much fun those first couple months dating and stuff. Like, just going out and all that kind of stuff. We just had such a great time. Did you ever see the movie Gummo? I have that. Oh, I have that in there. Then I have a gif of Stevie Nicks. Why can't I find this picture? Here, okay, here's the picture that was on the front of the USA Today. From our wedding. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, I posted this. Okay, this is the very first picture that we ever took. Can you see little Peter? I was so young now. What a great life we've had together. 12 years seems incredible. Anywho, and here's to 12 more. So that is how we met. But I did forget to tell one part of the story that I usually tell. Was that, like, that Saturday night before our first date on Monday was the white party at this bar called Talbot Street. And, damn it. Oh, shoot. I wanted to go across and I hit this thing now. It's a one-way. And so Alex was at this white party at Talbot Street, and I was there with some sober friends of mine. And Alex was rather intoxicated. And I was standing upstairs with my friends, and I kind of saw him come in there. This was like at the end of the night. And he like kind of like stumbling around, and he had on like boxer shorts, or I can't remember, but anyway. He had like taken his pants off and like checked him in the coat check. And so like he was walking out, and I was like in my head like, please don't let him see me, please don't let him see me, please don't let him see me. And he was like walking by me, and he like turned over and he saw me, and he like walked over to me. I think he walked by me and then came back and walked over to me or something. But he was like, hi, how are you? And I was like, I'm good. And he was like, have you seen my pants? And I was like, no. I mean, he was drunk. And he was like, okay. And then he like started walking away, and then he came back, and he like licked my face. And then he was like, I can't wait for our date on Monday, or something like that. I was like, me too. And then later that night, he called me and asked me to come over and cuddle with him, which was weird. Like, because neither one of us are big cuddlers. I mean, we're both real affectionate towards each other, but like, I've never been that person with anybody that I've been with. Like, I know when I say this, people are like, oh, you're cold. No, like, I'm not a cold person. It's just like, I don't love like just being on top of somebody watching TV. Like, I don't enjoy that. And, but I remember he was like at a friend's house, staying the night. He was like, I want to see you, come over here and cuddle with me. I'm like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. What kind of cuddling are you talking about? You know what I mean? This has kind of turned into not a family-friendly vlog, but it doesn't really matter because it's about my marriage. So. But I didn't go over to cuddle that night. I said, you need to get some sleep. I'll see you on Monday. Oh my God, the sun is so beautiful. We'll turn around here. Well, you guys, listen, I think I'm gonna get off here now. Tomorrow night, I will talk about our actual wedding day, and oh my God, look how clear the camera is there. I will talk about our actual wedding day and about our trip and to Las Vegas, the year that we got married and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be kind of fun for me to relive anyway. And for those of you that don't know that story, I'll tell that tomorrow night. And for those of you who do know that story, I'll try to add some things that you don't know from the week that we got married, because that was really fun, and a lot of our friends and family were out there, and yeah, but I'll tell that tomorrow night on tomorrow's vlog. So thank you for allowing me to kind of revisit those early days of us together. Those were fun times. And yeah, so anyway, if you made it to this point of the vlog, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And if you liked this vlog, this video vlog, please give it a big thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And if you are already subscribed to my channel, or any of my channels, please make sure that you're still subscribed. I appreciate it. And if you're not already subscribed, please think about subscribing and being part of the wolf pack over there, over here. We would love to have you. I don't know why this car is going 2 miles an hour. They decided they were gonna turn. Okay, and my nose is driving me crazy. I'm gonna have to trim my beard today too. And also feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. I love to read your comments. And today, let's leave for love, or murder, I guess. Let's leave all like red and blue hearts in the comment section below, if you made it to this point. And yeah, and I hope you guys are having an amazing Tuesday, unless you have other plans. But like I always say, don't have other plans. Make the most of your day. Do something fun today. Do something exciting. Do something new. If there's been somebody out there that you've been wanting to talk to and you haven't taken the jump yet, take the jump and reach out to them and say, hey, I like you. And you never know where it'll end up. Alex and I, in all honesty, were the most unlikely couple. I never thought we would make it past a month. Neither one of us wanted a relationship at the time. Neither one of us wanted to be in anything serious. And he has been the longest relationship I've ever been in my life. And we've been married 8 years. I'm so proud of our marriage. And it's just crazy and phenomenal to think that this couple that didn't even really want to be a couple ended up, you know, I mean, we've seen so many of our friends get together and get divorced, which makes me so sad, you know, and just to think that, like, we're still around, you know, and we worked so hard, it just means a lot. And, yeah, so, get in love, that's what I'm saying. Fall in love. And if you can't, then love yourself. But anyway, do something today that will make you happy. Go eat one of your favorite foods today, you know? And also do something that will make yourself proud when you look back on it. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. Make sure that you look at yourself in the mirror every single day and you tell yourself, I love you, and at least one positive affirmation, like you are valuable, or you are talented, or you are beautiful, or you are pretty, or you're funny, or you're handsome, or whatever you need to hear. And also, every night before you go to bed, say this about the next day, and every day when you get up, say this about the current day. Say, today is going to be an amazing day. I'm going to be happy, joyous, and free all day today. I'm going to sing, I'm going to dance, I'm going to laugh, I'm going to cry if I want to or need to. I'm going to feel all of my emotions. I'm going to be my most authentic, genuine, real, real, genuine self. I'm going to spend time with family and friends today if I can or if I want to. And if I don't want to or I can't, then I'm not going to. I'm going to spend time by myself and enjoy my time alone. If I have to work today, I'm going to try to do so with a smile on my face and put out really great work out there in the world and be a positive contribution to the world. And if I don't have to work, or when I'm done with work, I'm going to enjoy all of those things I love doing, all my crafts, all my passions, like the diamond painting and all that kind of stuff. Crafts like crocheting, hi Mel, or painting, or reading, or gardening, or cooking, or cleaning. Cleaning can be, you know, a passion as well. I wish I had more of that passion, although I do like to clean sometimes. And just spending time outside, or with however you like to do, you know, watching a TV show or listening to music or whatever. And what else do I say for that one? And I'm gonna have great opportunities come my way all day today. I'm gonna have positive experiences all day today. And if my day gets off track and I start getting negative, well, I can start my day over whenever I want. I can start my day over just like that. Just like that, see? Just like that, just like that, just like that. Most importantly, make sure that you reach out to somebody and let them know how much they mean to you. Just reach out to somebody and say, hey, just wanted to let you know I was thinking of you today, and I hope that you're having a great day, and I just want you to know I'm here for you. I love you, or I care about you. Or you can just text somebody, hi. That's it. I get that a lot from people. People are just like, hey, how are you doing? And I love that. It just means that somebody's thinking of me, you know, and what a nice way to let people know that we matter, you know, is just to let them know that we're thinking of them. And so please just reach out to one person at least, you know, and let them know that they matter to somebody in this world. And most importantly, also, like I always say, practice random acts of kindness, but also, like I always say, don't tell anyone. Just do it because it's a nice thing to do. Don't tell anybody. Just do it because it's the nice thing to do. Just do it because it's the right thing to do. We want to put love, compassion, kindness, you know, understanding out there in the world, and we want to always lead with love, and lead with love, lead with kindness, and lead with compassion, and understanding. And I love you guys, and I think that's it. Yep, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I love you, and thank you for listening to my story of how we met tonight. And it made me get even more excited about my anniversary. And I love you guys so much. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya!